Mary Mead. The reason I'm making this video today is I need some advice. I'm hoping that people out there who have done readings for friends, family, clients, etc. can help answer this question. And the question is, when you see something truly awful is going to happen to your client, to the recipient of the reading, do you tell the person about this possible, very likely outcome? Here's what happened, okay? I was doing a reading for my cousin Anthony from BC. He asked about his friend Katrina. Katrina's been having some bad luck lately, and she feels like maybe somebody has focused some negativity on her. So I did a crystal ball reading. I saw a man in the crystal ball. I described him physically, and I described the personality characteristics that were given to me through extrasensory perception, I guess you'd call it. I have no idea. I don't know the technical jargon for what I see or what I feel or hear or smell or whatever during a reading. But that's what happens. I will be gazing into the crystal ball, and I will see somebody's face, and I will feel this overwhelming sense of peace. Or I will feel that they're a very loving individual, or they're very athletic, or whatever. I just sense these things. Anyway, I described the person that I feel is responsible for Katrina's sudden negative energies. I take that back. They're not Katrina's negative energies. They're this guy's negative energies. He seems to be kind of siphoning her positivity off and replacing it with his own negative energies. Anyway, I told Anthony about this bad stuff. You know, about this guy metaphysically attacking Katrina. What I did not tell Anthony is that the crystal ball went on to show me missing posters. As in, Katrina is missing. You know, have you seen this person? Style, you know, Crime Stoppers posters, America's Most Wanted type posters. You know, those missing person posters with her picture on it. I did not tell Anthony that I don't think she's going to be found. Ever. That it's going to be a very bad outcome if they don't find whoever it is that's hurting Katrina right now. Now, I know this sounds kind of crazy and all. You know, like, oh, you know, she's having some bad luck and this guy might be causing it. No, it's not just that. I told Anthony that I thought this guy might physically attempt to get close to Katrina. Because he thinks that the closer he gets physically, the more likely he is to get her positive energies and stuff. Because she's such a nice person. He's sucking the love out of her, so to speak. Anyway, when I told Anthony that I thought that maybe Katrina, that this guy could be stalking her, Anthony told me, yeah, Katrina actually feels like she's being followed. She did not tell Anthony what the guy looks like, but she said she keeps seeing the same person everywhere she goes. So I'm hoping that Anthony, you know, will get a description out of her, and be kind of cool if, you know, it'd be kind of nice to see how close this guy really is to what I saw in the crystal ball. I'm always interested to see just how accurate the information that the powers that be give me really is. Anyway, the reason for this video is, would you and should you tell a client just how bad the crystal ball showed things turning out? Like, should I tell Anthony that I see Katrina going missing? Should I tell him that I think she's going to die? Now again, I know that sounds crazy. You know, like, oh, you can't predict somebody's death, right? Well, I can. I've never been wrong. Ever. Over the last 15 years, I have accurately, within a 2-week period, predicted each and every death that has occurred in my immediate, secondary, etc. family. Everything from grandparents to aunts and uncles, cousins. I accurately predicted, what was it? I'm losing my train of thought. The point is that in a 2-week time frame, if I dream about your dying, or in the case of my cousin, upon meeting his new boyfriend, I took one look and was like, if he doesn't get away from this person, he's not going to live to see the end of the summer. He died 2 weeks later. He was murdered. So, when I have an overwhelming feeling that something bad is going to happen like this, I've never been wrong. And that's why I'm so conflicted. How do I tell Katrina, how do I tell Anthony to tell Katrina about what I saw in the crystal ball, what I feel is going to happen to her? Because I don't want to scare her needlessly, but at the same time, this would be the first time I've been wrong. And I want to be wrong. I don't want to see this young woman viciously murdered. So that's what this video is about. Would you tell the client what you saw? How would you tell your client what you saw in the crystal ball? So yeah, that's pretty much it. How do you tell a person that you think they're going to be dead within a fortnight?